Okay, so quite a few people have requested this, and I finally got around to working with the developers to create this alert indicator. This is the RSI Alert indicator for MetaTrader 5. Alright, so this is the RSI Alert indicator for MetaTrader 5. This indicator simply sends you an alert every time price goes into overbought or oversold. And let's get into the settings to see how this works. The first thing you're going to do is attach the indicator to the chart. If you haven't seen that video or you don't know how to add custom MetaTrader 5 indicators, check out my other video or you can Google it. But I won't go into that here because I already created a video on it. Okay, so once it's installed in the folder, then you go to the indicators, and then at the top you're going to see Forex Dev RSI Alerts. Just select that, and then you're going to get the settings. So let's go through this really quickly. On the Common tab, it'll show you a little bit about what this indicator does, and then you can get the contact support email if you have any questions. From there, you go to the Inputs tab, and then you have some pretty straightforward settings, but let me explain it real quick. So the period is just the number of candles that it looks back in order to calculate the current RSI value. The overbought level is at 70-30. That's what most traders use. But if you want to do like a 80-20 or whatever, you can adjust that here. Then the main color of the RSI line is going to be Dodger blue. That's the default. And then if it goes overbought or oversold, then it'll be lime green. But you can change those values as you want. Then the alert type is the only really tricky one here. You can either do both, or you can get an alert when price crosses into overbought or oversold, or if it crosses out of overbought or oversold. So just as an example, if you look at this part of the graph, coming into oversold would be here. So you would get an alert there. And then coming out of oversold is here. So if you wanted to get both alerts, you just set it to both. If you want one of those, then you can just set it to one. And then the other settings are the alert settings. So if you want an alert on the screen, then you change do alert to true just by double tapping that. If you want to change do notification, notification sends a push notification to the mobile app on your phone or your tablet. So if you want to get your notification there, you set that to true. And if you want an email to be sent every time there's an alert, you can set this to true. And remember that you're going to have to set up your email settings in MetaTrader 5 in order to get those emails. Okay, so let's take a look at the other tabs. Parameters, you can apply the RSI value to the open, high, low, close, and all of these other types of calculations. Generally, most traders use the close, so that's what it's defaulting to. Then you can change the colors. That's also configurable in the Inputs tab here. And then the levels, you can change where the line shows up on the chart. The actual trigger level will be determined by the input value here, these overbought and oversold levels. Then the scale, most traders won't need to use that. And then visualization, which time frames do you want to see this indicator on and get triggered and get an alert. So that's about it. Really straightforward. It uses the standard RSI calculation that the default RSI indicator in MetaTrader 5 uses, but it adds the alert functionality so you won't miss any trades. You can get an alert via email, on your phone, via the mobile app, or you can get a screen pop up with the sound. Finally, some people ask this, but you cannot put custom indicators on the mobile app directly. So the next best thing is to have an alert indicator that sends an alert to your mobile app. And in order to get alerts, you need to have MT5 running on your computer. Your computer has to be on, MT5 has to be open, and you have to be connected to the internet. You can't get alerts if MetaTrader or your computer are not on. So if you can't leave your computer on all day, or you have a dodgy internet connection, then consider getting a virtual private server or VPS. I've provided some links to that below. And if you would like to buy this indicator, click on the link below and you'll be taken to the page. All right, thanks for watching.